Hi everyone, Kristen here again. For my key assignment, I decided to stick with science, similar to the last entry that we had. So in 5th grade, students learn about humans' impact on Earth with waste and water. So I decided to do a lesson on that. The classroom that I'm in right now, doing my pre-practicum, the students are doing research on ways that humans can help save water and not waste it as much as we do. So for their project, they're just doing the research on their Chromebooks and writing a paper about it. So even though that does integrate some technology in the classroom by using their Chromebooks to research the topic and information that they need, I found that it really isn't that much technology. Just doing research, to them that's normal. That's like looking in the dictionary for a definition or something. So after their assignment, the paper would be graded, given back to them, feedback, and then that would be it for the assignment. That's it, and they're done. I found that the students didn't seem very engaged in the project. They were not as interested in it. They thought of it more as a chore, just kind of going in the going in the Chromebook, looking for information on water, saving water, and then just writing about it in a paper. Although some students do prefer that, I found that most of the students did not prefer it. They were not engaged. They didn't seem really into it as much as other projects that I've seen them do. It was, again, like just a regular chore for them. So I decided to add a little bit more technology into that into the lesson. So for the lesson, students will be able to express ways that communities can reduce human impact on the Earth's resources, specifically water. And then they will also be able to use different types of technology to create a presentation to display what they have learned. So, again, the problem I witnessed in the first seeing them just write a paper was that they were just instructed to do one thing. That's what they did. They wrote a paper. I found the expectations were rather low because they're in the 5th grade. Most of them know how to write a paper, and so they weren't really getting much out of it aside from the information they were learning about how to reduce water waste. During the lesson that I plan on changing the lesson, the students will work in groups of 3 to 4. They will be able to do their own research on ways that humans can reduce their water waste, and then they will be able to create a newscast or a news presentation or something like that. So they'll have their Chromebooks, they'll have iPads, which currently in the classroom I'm in right now, they have both. The iPads they have to be checked out as opposed to the Chromebooks being in the classroom, but students will have access to iPads and Chromebooks. They will film themselves. Once they get all of their information, as a team, they'll write a script for this news presentation, this news announcement. They will assign jobs to each other. Cameraman, if someone wants to be on the camera, more than one person wants to be on the camera, that's great. So they'll write their script. They will have designated times in a quiet area to record the news announcement, and then they will also be able to edit that themselves using green screen app on the iPad. So the students will have green paper. That way they can do what they'd like for the background of the news presentation. Once they're done with that and they're done editing and making it how they want it, they will present it as a class, to the class, I should say. Each group will take turns writing, showing their presentation in front of the class. I think that this is a great way to get students engaged because It's more of a guided inquiry-based lesson rather than just saying find what you find, write a paper. You're saying, okay, do research, go do what you think would be the best way to present it. So that way students can do they're being guided into what topic they need, but they're also having free range of how they want to go about this. So each group will be different. They'll all have a news station, but each group might have different information. They can go based off of what information maybe they find the most useful or what they find the most interesting. So it's guided, but they're still kind of going off what they would prefer, and they can still choose maybe a subtopic if they want to talk about something else. They're also going to have their own range of creativity. That way they can do what they'd like for this news presentation with the green screen. So let's see. I think that with all this technology in hand, the students will remain engaged. I think it'll help them I think it'll help them remember the information a little bit more because they're putting so much more effort into what they're doing rather than just writing a paper. They are creating a script, they're acting it out, recording it, and then editing it. So they're seeing themselves talk about this information 4 times, all while using technology, which they're used to. So I think that by using iPads, Chromebooks, and the green screen app on iPad, I think that students will really be able to remain engaged, and they'll also have the benefit of using all of this technology in the classroom. So yeah, aside from that, I think that this would be a great way to keep the students engaged, keep them comfortable with technology, and remember everything that they're learning.